Why would I give you something you haven't seen? That doesn't even make sense. When I'm in a pickle.
That's not really important.
Damn it! A 2?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and I make bookish and writing videos that come out every single Friday. And today we have the first of the reading, writing weekly vlogs. So basically what I think is going to happen is, if you're new here, hello, my name is Emily. I was a full-time technical writer, but I got my contract ended and I couldn't find a technical writing job, so I took a part-time librarian job, and I decided that in my other part-time I am going to work on finishing the novel that I've been writing for over a year. So welcome to the first writing vlog. I'm very excited. I'm so happy you're here. This is going to be a mishmash of a daily vlog, a weekly vlog, a dedicated writing vlog, and maybe some library content thrown on in there. So this week I have 4 days at home working on my book and 1 day at the library, because that's my first day at the library, and that is what we're going to focus on in this video. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump Rooney right into it. For the record, if you're looking for book content that's not really in this video, those videos will still be going on independently. And so if you were liking my reading monster romance videos or reading 3 of this videos or whatever, those are still coming. I'm keeping books in there, so go check those out. Check out the newest one if you haven't already. The last one I think was Unwrapping More TBR Books Blindly, so go check that one out. But if you're here for any kind of writing or lifestyle or daily vlogging or whatever, welcome, hello. Let's jump right into the video with Past Emily. I just had lunch, as you saw, and honestly, thank God things are back to normal. Thank God I'm back to my regular routine, getting up, walking the dog, eating breakfast, sitting at my desk, in my office, in my house. Nick is in the other room across from me. I can low-key hear him working all day. Thank God we're back to the regular routine, instead of getting up at 6 a.m. to go be in a disgusting house all day and having to eat lunch at the kitchen table in a house that hasn't been cleaned in like 3 years. I'm so glad to be back at my desk. I'm so glad to be back in my regular routine and have everything straightened out, even though it feels like less of a routine because, like, obviously there's no work meetings for me to go to or anything, but I've decided that, well, Nick suggested that I set like a goal every day of like how, in this case, hello if you missed it, I'm writing a book and I have the entire first draft written, printed out, put in a binder. Now I'm going through every page with a red pen, editing things, either grammar, the way it's written, plot points, plot holes, characterizations, etc, 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 doing it on like 8x11 regular paper, which is not conducive to how many pages will be in an actual book because obviously they're not the same size. So it's not really like pages of a book or like words per day, but since I'm doing the editing right now, I've decided on doing 40 pages per day of editing. And that is very loosely based on the fact that when I was working a full-time job that was not writing or librarianing, I was doing about 10 pages in an hour. So I figured 40 pages, that would be about like 4 hours, and give or take an hour for lunch, that's 5 hours, walking the dog, 6, no, just kidding. You know, like all the other things you do, you get distracted, you get sidetracked. I like to edit my YouTube videos, like stuff during the day, and not do those like after work hours, like when Nick isn't working. And then I have a couple errands to run today. If you watched my reading and watching Pride and Prejudice for the first time video, that package that I mailed to Lotus got sent all the way back to me. So now I have to go get it from UPS. And I don't know, like, I'm not gonna pay you to mail it again. You should just mail it again for free. So I have to go get that. And then a dress that I bought at J. Crew yesterday still has the freaking security thing on it. So I gotta take it back to J. Crew. This is my 3rd time, because the first time I went just for shits and gigs. The second time I went to exchange pants that didn't fit. And now I gotta go back a 3rd time for the stupid tag thing on it. And then I also need to iron my new work clothes. I hate ironing. I have not ironed in years. and Nick only wears clothes that don't have to be ironed. Like, he only wears shirts and stuff that are the kind of texture that don't have to be ironed. But basically everything I just bought needs to be ironed, so I may as well do it all in one go and like set it up in front of the TV like my mom did when I was a kid. I do know how to iron, I just don't like to iron. And then the other thing that needs to be done today is the bathrooms need to be cleaned, because I was supposed to do that before we went to Wisconsin last week and I didn't. And this bed needs to have all of its linens washed because it's getting grody. So I'm working on that, but our quilt is a king because Nick and I are each individually like bed hogs, so we each hog the blankets and then neither of us have ones. And after this bed is done for, like the mattress is done, I want to get a king. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy a queen now just to have to buy a king later on, so I bought a king. But when you wash it, it takes 3 fucking hours to dry. So I started that like right away this morning at like 8:30 and it's still not dry. And it's 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna go finish the 10 pages or so I have left in editing for my goal. And like obviously tomorrow when I don't have a bathroom to clean or sheets to wash or whatever, I will increase the pages goal, like when I have less to do. But like I would like to get the editing done but also have like things in the house done and not have to spend my whole evening running around, because like what's the point of being moderately self-employed if you don't have some flexibility? So that's a lot of talking, a lot of updating. Ooh. But yeah, so far I'm having a good time. It's a relief to be back in a routine and be at my desk, and I understand that it's an extreme privilege to say like, fuck that, I'm not gonna get a full-time job, I'm just gonna take this part-time job offer that I got and focus on my book. But everybody, my husband, my mom, my father-in-law have been so supportive. Anybody I tell, any of my friends or like the worms or anybody that I tell I'm writing a book, they all immediately ask to read it when it's out. So maybe I'll chat like another day instead of making this like update really long. But like, where am I going next to the editing process? When I get there, I think I will update it because I plan on doing these like week to week and just including my reading in them. So hopefully that works out. So yeah, no reading update right now because I am at the very beginning of this book that I was reading for my TBR unwrapping that I was doing per month, but I have just been reading very slowly recently. I think I read 30 pages last night before I went to bed because I got caught in watching YouTube shorts, which I shouldn't do because it's basically just TikTok. So I am going to go for now and get some other stuff done. Done that were outside of the house, and the only things left to do today are iron the clothes or clean the bathrooms. And since I don't need an ironed clothing piece until Thursday, today's only Monday, I'm gonna clean the bathrooms, which is gonna be fun. But luckily we're just having leftovers for dinner. Ooh, let me show you the dinner vibes, the dinner menu for the week, if you will. Hold on. Okay, last night we had jambalaya and bread. And then tonight is Monday, we are having leftovers and then the skillet taco bake that we eat with tortilla chips and then leftovers. And then Thursday just says vibes because Nick is going to the office and that's my first day at the library. So I'm pretty sure neither of us are going to want to cook. So we probably will just pick up Chipotle with a gift card. Now off we go to clean the bathrooms, which I'm not gonna do B-roll of because that's really boring. Everybody cleans bathrooms, so it's like... It is already like 10 a.m. I'm running a little behind because I didn't get out of bed until after 8 o'clock this morning. And then I walked the dog and I got her breakfast and her pills. And then it was too hot to eat breakfast right away because it is going to be so hot this week because welcome to Texas in August. If you were unaware, Texas was preheating up until this month. And it's going to be like 96, 97 literally all week long. So it was already ridiculously hot at 8:15 this morning because the humidity is so bad. But So I came back in and then I had to cool down, and then I got distracted at my desk uploading the video for this Friday, and then I blinked and it was like 9:30 and I still hadn't had breakfast, so I had breakfast, and now I'm here updating you. I was going to get a mani-pedi, just my toes, at 11 with my friend Brittany and then go to lunch after, but her cat has been sick recently and just came home and he needs a lot of like attention, and I was like, no world, don't come if you can't come. Like, I totally understand. I would do the same thing for Delta because she's my baby, and so she canceled, but I might still go to my 11 a.m. pedi because it seems like cruel to cancel it so close because it's already 10, and I do have my first day of work on Thursday, and I was thinking about wearing sandals, so I would like my feet to not look like Hobbit goblin feet, and right now they do. So I think I'm gonna keep my pedicure because it won't even be that expensive because I'll get regular polish and I will feel confident in my feet. My nails are fine. My nails look reasonable. Well, I did break this one this morning, but my nails look reasonable. And like, nails look nice with no polish on them, like when they get a little long or whatever, but toes look crazy with no polish. So I'm just gonna go get that. It probably will only take me an hour. I'm seeing Katie, my regular girl, and then I'm gonna come home. Probably gonna have frozen pizza for lunch because that's about all we have right now. And I am editing another 40 pages today. Yesterday when I was done, I did like 45 pages yesterday, and then I counted how many I had left, like how many days will it take at 40 pages a day for me to finish editing this first physical draft of my book, and it will be done by Friday. As long as I do 40 pages every day and maybe 50 pages on the last day, or like a couple extra pages every day, it will be done on Friday. I think I'm gonna make these Monday to Friday because I would like to have some days where I'm not just continuously vlogging, so it probably will be Saturday, Sunday, so I'll like end it on Friday and then start a new one on Monday and then do Monday to Friday and then end that one on Friday. So that's what I'm thinking for right now. And also I'm acting like I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I just genuinely do not. I'm just literally making things up as I go along, or basing it on like the small amount of knowledge I have from like college or whatever, because the way to edit like with a red pen on a piece of paper, I think we were taught in school how to edit things. Like the 2 slashes means move the paragraph down, and like 3 underlines means capitalize and stuff like that. I think we were all taught that in school, but I have made some up along the way to fit my own needs. So I will show that, but Nick is in a meeting right now and our offices are like back to back, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. So all that's left to do today is editing my pages, getting my nails done, and then I have laundry to put away and fold, and then clothes to iron. I did everything else yesterday. I had a super productive day, and then I fell asleep at 10:30 p.m. with my Kindle in my hand. So yeah, let's go get her done. I just finished getting my toes done and having lunch. I'm not gonna show you my toes because no free feet. You gotta pay for that shit, okay? I am about to sit back down to edit, and I'm about to edit the sex scene. The first P&V spicy scene that I have ever written as an attempted author, and I don't think I've read it since I wrote it, so this might be kick-ass or it might be really fucking cringe, and I'm not really sure which one. So maybe I'll do a little b-roll while I do it, and then I'll come back and tell you if I thought it was good or if I thought it was cringe. I'm not really quite sure how to test out whether it's good or not. That's the plan. Just editing until I get all the editing done, and then see what time it is, and then maybe I'll take a break and do some ironing and watch TV or listen to an audiobook. Smut scene is good. It's so hard to judge. I think that's gonna have to go out to my beta readers and have them decide if that works or not. There was a couple parts where I was like, hell yeah, that's good shit, and then there was a couple ones where I was like, whoa Nelly, I might need to slow it down here a little. And I just feel like reading it, how much of it I've read in the last like 2 days, I just feel like there's times where I feel like there's so much happening, and yet each thing feels small. Like nothing is really stretched out, but like I also don't want to stretch things out when they don't need to be stretched out, because I hate when books do that and I find it to be boring. It's like we could just literally solve this with a conversation or something. So I don't want to necessarily do something like that. And then after that, I got right into the part of the book where I try third person POV out for like 2 chapters or 3 chapters. And I don't know what I was thinking. After almost 300 pages, I was like, you know what, let's try out third person point of view. And it is so hard to edit, like to scratch out every name and put I, or to scratch out every her and put, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's too hard to do on paper. I would have to like literally rewrite every single word almost in the sentence. So I think when I come back and type it into the computer, I will just update it then. And like just completely rewrite these, because it is way too hard to do it word by word, because basically all the words need to be changed. I don't know, I have times where I'm like, fuck yeah, I am killing this. I'm a good writer. I'm gonna be an author. I can imagine myself at a book signing, people cheering for me as I walk onto the stage to give a speech, taking Q&As from the crowd. And then there are days where I'm like, this book fucking sucks. I can't write. I have no proof that I can write. I have no proof that this book is any good, and I'm gonna put all my time into it, and then I'm gonna give it to somebody to beta read, and it's gonna be shit. And if they're my friend, then they won't tell me that it's shit, so I'm gonna pay for an editor or send it out to a publisher and be absolutely fucking embarrassed of the fact that I spent all this time writing this book and I thought it was gonna make me a writer, and it's not even good. So I kind of am going back and forth between like, yeah, we're gonna do everything and I'm gonna do this and everything is gonna work out, to also, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I only take a part-time job and work part-time on my books? That's absolutely crazy. You're gonna be 30 next year. It's fucking crazy to do this. It's like I was telling my father-in-law when we saw him in Wisconsin that being like, yeah, I'm gonna work part-time with a real job and work part-time on my book is like basically telling somebody that you're moving to LA to be an actor. It's like the bookish equivalent of saying that you're gonna be an actor is saying you're gonna be an author. Because I'm sure there's a million people out there who would want to be an author, but I don't know how many of those people actually would take a part-time job and work on their book. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. That's like going in and out of my head. And what's also so crazy is reading it all so close together is like, what I also realized is I have 31 chapters. Is that too many chapters for only almost 300 pages? That's like a chapter every 10 pages. I don't really think that's that bad. People like short chapters in books, and it switches POVs a lot, and there's time in the middle where they're kind of apart from each other, and so I switch POVs a lot just so you can keep up with what they're both doing without each other, you know what I mean? So I don't really think there's necessarily too short of chapters, because people enjoy how fast books read when the chapters are short, and I'm one of those people. And also there's no way of telling how long these chapters will be in an actual book when these are 8 by 11 legal size paper and not like book pages. So, but I'm gonna go and finish my page editing for the day. And now that everything is ironed, we're gonna do a quick little clothing haul. Absolutely everything is from the J. Crew factory outlet store. There's one like north of here that I went to. Well, I went to the Old Navy next to it and I hated everything Old Navy had. So then I was like, oh, it's a J. Crew right here. Let me go in and see what J. Crew has. And then I realized it was a factory outlet and everything they have is 50% off. And listen, I had to throw away every single pair of nice pants that I owned. I probably had 6 or 8 of them. I had to donate all of them. So let's go through. I'm not gonna put them all on because these are for my library job, so if you keep watching the vlogs, you'll eventually see them. What is a librarian without a white cardigan? And then I got this dress. It's got stripes and then it has a tie, so it really accentuates your waist with a tie. And then I got this shirt because it has these little buttons on the top, and I think that's super cute. And then I got this dress, which has a little tie and it has pockets and it's like knee length, but it has a collar and it has these like really thick blue stripes, or these thin blue are these thin white stripes, depending on how you look at it. That is super cute. And then because I like that one so much, I also got this one, which is the exact same style as that one with the collar and the tie, but this is like a navy floral pattern. I did get this one in one size bigger than that one because I went back and got that one after I knew I liked this one. And this is one size bigger than that, but you can't really tell that much. And I already took the tag off of it because I wore it to my library interview, so there's that. And then I got this because I had one singular white collared button down long sleeve shirt and it was so tight on my arms that I couldn't like bend my elbows, so I put it in the donation and I got this to replace it. And then I got this shirt because I really like the pattern on it. Super cute, and I could just wear this with like, this is blue flowers, so I could wear this with my navy blue pants or anything like that. So I highly recommend the J. Crew outlet store if you can find one because it's really nice. And then I got these pants because like I said, no pants. So I got, I'm gonna try not, hold on, let me put these on a hanger. Okay, these are easy peasy because they're just pants. Navy chinos, tan chinos, which these are like not as nice as slacks. So I'm gonna have to see like what the vibe is, but I don't see why chinos wouldn't be acceptable. And then I got these. These are like very traditional black slacks. They are kind of more straight leg than anything. And then these are more of like a wide leg trouser. They're really soft and they're much thinner material than these are, which is really nice because in Texas it's so hot so long. So yeah, but these are both just black and plain. I can show you the pair of shoes if you want. I actually got two pairs of shoes because I got one from Target too, because at my old job when I used to go to a university, I wore my Converse all the time. Like I literally only wore Converse, and I feel like I will maybe get to the point where I can do that at this job, but definitely not on my first day when I like get the vibe of what everybody else is wearing. So until I do get that vibe, I needed something nicer, and I still have my black slip-on mules from when I did work at the university pre-COVID. And then I was at Target the other day and they had the exact same ones for sale on the shelf, and I was like, that's crazy because I still have mine, and those are pretty comfortable. So I have those black ones, so I needed something tan besides my old tan sandals, so I went to Target and I'll show you what I got. These are the ones I got at Target. They are just a silver strappy sandal. They're like covered in like little studs, and they have like just one strap. Here's the thing, I can't do in between the toe straps. So when I was looking for shoes, not only did they have to be like tan or go with black and tan, but they also couldn't have anything between the toes. They had to be comfortable, you know, they had to do like all these things, and I think these are pretty comfortable. But like obviously I just wore them around in the store. Oh, that's cute with my painted toes now. Because like if I wear a dress, then I'm gonna want to wear something like this. So this one is specifically for like dresses or skirts. I mean, I came with them with pants, but like I feel like if you're wearing pants, you may as well just wear closed-toe shoes. And like I will be working in the winter, so eventually I will need something closed-toe. So when I was at J. Crew yesterday, I've seen that Mary Jane's and ballet flats are back in style, and I never fucking liked ballet flats. I have really sensitive feet, and I have like, I'm not the kind of person where people are like, wear the shoe until you break it in and then it will be comfortable. I cannot physically do that. The shoe has to be comfortable the second I put the fucking shoe on, or I will not wear the shoe. It will literally never get worn. And so they're kind of coming back in style, which is why I got these, because the front is ballet flats, but the back has no back. It's open like a slide. So it has one strap to hold your foot in with this little cute shiny buckle, and then it has closed toe but an open heel. And I thought this would be really cute with my pants on, because if I have pants on the back, you won't be able to see the back of the shoe, so they will look like full-on Mary Jane's or loafers, but they're not, because secretly in the back there's nothing to fuck up my heels and absolutely fucking wreck my skin. So my friends were on the fence about these when I was at the store, but I think that they will be really cute with a pair of slacks. Like if you saw just the front of these like from the thing, you would think like, whoa, those are really cute Mary Jane's. And they're pretty comfortable because like I said, they have no fucking strap on the back, and it's not too tight on your toes. And I don't have a very far walk from like my car in the parking lot to where the library is on this campus. Like at Sam, when I was a student assistant, oh my god, I had to walk so far. Well, I was walking from my house off campus to work, and so like I had to make sure that I had comfortable shoes on every day. But like these are pretty comfy, and they fit really nicely, and they're pretty, like the leather inside of them is soft, like it's J. Crew. It's nice. These were like $110 I think originally, but they were 50% off because it was a factory outlet, and then on top of that I had rewards, so I got $10 off of that, so I think that makes them like 45 bucks or $50. So yeah, they're pretty comfortable, and I think they would be really cute. I probably could wear them with a dress. I've only had them on with like my junk t-shirt and stuff, so I probably could wear them with a dress. And when we get dressed on Thursday for my first day, we'll try them on and see how they look. But I'm leaning towards those Target sandals for my first day, and the blue and white striped dress. So okay, I'm done with all my tasks for today, so I'm just gonna go vibe until it's time for dinner. Whoopsies, forgot to. I got this at J. Crew. It's very long. It's like full length. It's like a maxi dress, but it also has a collar and has these cut off sleeves. It has this really cute summery pattern. It was on clearance it was to start with $40 off, and then on top of it, it was half off of the $40 that was already off. And it's really cute. And I put it on, it looks super cute. Honestly, it's giving like kindergarten teacher Emily. And then I got this at Target. I saw it on the mannequin and I was like, I have to fucking have that. It is super cute. It's not that long, but I bought that white long sleeve collared shirt to go under it, and I tried on my old one even though it didn't fit, and it looked really cute under this. So this is probably my second contender for my first day, and then I would wear this with either the Mary Janes, if that looks cute, or I would wear them with my old black mules. But yeah, this is literally so cute, and it looks so cute on, and I'm just gonna have to put like a little white colored shirt underneath it so I have a little collar, and so it doesn't show like so much cleavage in the front. But yeah, these are the other two things I got. This is from Target though. It was $35. Good morning. Another day, another dollar. Though I'm not really sure if I can say that anymore since I am not a cog in the corporate machine any longer. But today is Wednesday and it's about 9 a.m. I got up a little late because I didn't have to walk the dog this morning because she's going to the vet today, and she is so ornery that she does not behave at the vet, so she has to get drugged basically to go to the vet, and it starts the night before. So she was too loopy and tired this morning to go on a walk, so I just took her outside, and then she gets another round of chill pills. They call it chill protocol before the vet, 2 hours before. So I already gave her those because our appointment is at like 11. So I'm gonna take her to that. I really wish Nick was coming because, I mean, with the chill protocol, she's not actually that much to hold on to because she literally just lays down at the vet, which like pre-chill protocol, I mean, she won't let anybody touch her. Like, she won't let you trim her nails, she won't let you draw her blood, so she literally like is a danger to herself and others at the vet when she's not drugged. But me as her mom, I'm like, oh my god, it's so sad to look at. Like, I'm just gonna worry about her all day in her like drug state, but she's gonna be here at home, you know, with us, just in the house. We'll be here all day, so that's nice to have. But I woke up like off balance this morning. I don't know if it was worrying about the dog or worrying about what her blood work will show, or if I maybe am coming down with something because we've been traveling a lot. But I just feel like a little off center this morning, like my balance or my dizziness or something. I don't know. I'm gonna drink an emergency drink and see if I can't fight it off because this dog absolutely has to get to this vet appointment. But I really do think it could just be the anxiety of taking the dog to the vet, because if you were around this time last year, this is when we took her for her yearly checkup and we found out that her liver numbers were off and that she has hepatitis, and then we did a lot of medicine and 3 rounds of antibiotics and an ultrasound and more blood work, and that is still an ongoing thing. Like, I don't think it's something she'll like ever be cured of. The only thing is like now she's been on this like liver medication for a long time, like probably like more than 6 months, and we need to see if the liver medication is keeping her liver numbers where they should be, and if they are, what are we going to do about her stomach, because those pills really upset her stomach, and I think she's lost weight because of it. And like she doesn't want to eat all of her meals all the time, or she eats them very, like she'll eat breakfast at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or breakfast at 5 o'clock at night or something like that. And what are we going to do about that if the medication is working, because she needs to be on it? And then if the medication isn't doing anything and it's upsetting her stomach, where do we go from here? So I'm going to try to get 50 pages of editing done today. That's what I would like. it's 10 more than I've been doing, but I have less like house chores to do. I have no other errands besides the dog, and I have no like really house chores to do, like no laundry or anything. So I'm hoping that because of those things I could get more pages done, but there's a chance that mentally I'm just capped out at 40 pages because like I heard like scientifically you can only focus for so many hours per day before you like lose your full ability to like concentrate and work well. So I'm not trying to push it and like burn myself out and then like do things in editing that I look back on that I'm not happy with just because I was tired. That's the plan for today. 50 pages of editing. Delta goes to the vet. I hover helicopter mom Delta all day worrying about her and making sure she's just asleep and not dead. Are you like that with your animals or your children? I am. Probably a frozen pizza for lunch and then leftovers for dinner, and then wash my hair before bed because tomorrow is my first day at the library. So today is going to be a less fun day than yesterday or the day before, but that is just the way life is. You know what's really crazy? Never mind, I'm not going to get into it. Okay. It took a lot longer at the vet with Delta than I thought it would be. So now it's already past 1 o'clock and I'm just about to eat some lunch. Nothing fun. Probably just cheese and crackers again because Nick ate the frozen pizza while I wasn't here, even though I wanted that. So they didn't get us a room at the vet for like a whole hour. And it's like, why would you book so many animals to be here at one time that you don't have rooms for everybody? She can't go to the back because she doesn't do good in the back. And I can't be in the room because she doesn't do good with me in the room. So it's just a whole song and dance. But I think for the most part, the vet is not that worried about her liver stuff. And as long as the medicine is working as it is now, we're going to cut back the medicine a little bit and see if that helps her stomach. So good news all around. A quick $300 in and out the pocket, and now I am getting a very late start on my 50 pages of editing. I think I've done like 2 pages before I left, so at least now I can just relax. She's home, she's sleeping the drugs off. I'm gonna get some food and then we're gonna get down to business. Delta is at the level of high where you just have to wait it out until you can feel your face again. Yeah, that's how high she is. Hi, can I have 2 small cherry limeades and 1 small mozzarella? That Sonic really revitalized me. It's 4 o'clock and I am 15 pages from being done with my 50-page goal for the day. For a second there, around 2:30 or 3 o'clock, I thought that I was going to have to lower my goal for the day and go back to 40. Like I just bit off more than I could chew for the day at trying to do 50 pages. But I think I'm gonna be painting with my dad on Friday, just helping them out while they have a project to work on. So I won't be able to finish this on Friday if I just do 40 pages a day, and if I don't do any tomorrow, I won't be able to finish. But yeah, so far been a tough day editing wise. It's just really tiring to do this like intense level of editing, thinking things through. Does this make sense for the characters? Is this something that they're doing? Is this something that they would do? Like connecting all the plots and stuff, making sure things make sense. I can see now why it was so hard to do this before, because I was doing it in such small spurts that like I didn't remember what happened in the last 10 pages because it had been like 2 or 3 days since I did 10 pages at all. So I would forget what I read and then I would be like, wait a second, did they already do XYZ? I don't remember. So doing it so quickly, so close together really helps with the continuity of everything because you realize what's going on. But there's one thing that I have always done in my writing, even when I was writing papers in high school and college, is that I will randomly, while I'm writing, just slip into past tense. Just, I guess it's because of the way you think about things. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, he did this and then he did that, but it's really like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And sometimes I just slip into a past tense when I don't mean to, and then I see it for like 3 pages. I have to do like every verb because they're all past tense verbs when they should be present tense, and that takes a long time, and I do it for like 3 pages at a time sometimes. The other thing I'm realizing is I have like 41 chapters already and I still have like just about 100 pages left to edit, and that is way more chapters than any of the other books that I read have. I checked Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt because it was right there. I checked The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I checked Hopeless by Elsie Silver, and they all have more pages really and less chapters than I have already. They have like 100 more pages and like 10 less chapters than I have. So I'm gonna have to, when I go back and do the next step, when I flip through it again, like kind of more cut down the chapters. Like you don't have to change the chapter number every time you change POV. You can change POVs in chapters. You just have to like pinpoint when that whole thing is done and you need to go to the next chapter. And I don't know, writing this book, I just have this feeling where it's like, sometimes I'm doing everything and sometimes I feel like I'm doing nothing. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing absolutely everything and I'm covering too many things, and then I feel like I'm not covering them in enough detail. But like, I think I said this yesterday, I also don't want them to drag on at all. So it's just really confusing. But yeah, I was thinking about this vlog. For now, I've got a buckle down with my cherry limeade slush, which I didn't order. You heard me order a regular cherry limeade. And they gave me a cherry limeade slush, but it's still good. I'm gonna buckle down and I'm gonna finish these pages, and then I'm so ready to just vibe because I am tired. So tired. I just want to lay on the couch and eat leftovers and not even work. I wish the pool was open. Then I could go to the pool and lay in the water and finish my slush. Almost dead battery, but good morning. Today is my first day at the library, and I wanted to show you what I'm wearing because I showed you everything I bought, but I didn't put any of it on. So let me show you. Dress from J. Crew, and then I'm wearing the little Target sandals. Super cutie. This is the fit. And then also my old Michael Kors bag, but I can fit everything in it. So that's what I'm taking. And then this is like kind of a slouchy sweater because I feel like it's gonna be cold. And I don't think my cardigan is gonna fit. These sleeves are kind of poofy, so I'll see you in 6.5 hours, 7 hours later today. Okay, bye. Hello, it is like 4 o'clock. I just got back from the library, took the dog out, made a little smoothie snack because I'm starving and Nick won't be home till like 5:30, and I really just needed something small to snack on. And it's like 100 degrees, so this is perfect. First day was good. I got my ID card, so I felt really official, but mostly it was just like getting talked at all day because like you don't know how to do anything. It's also still the summer on campus right now, so there's like basically nobody there, so it's really slow, but they're trying to like speed train me. So today I work there, but next week I'll be there Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then the week after that I will get my like regular fall semester schedule started, and that will be Monday morning, Tuesday evenings, Thursday mornings, which is kind of nice. So hopefully that all works out. Tomorrow I am going to go help my dad paint. It's time to paint the house that I was working on. If you didn't see the fun employment vlog, go watch that vlog. It's the same house. I packed the whole house. Now it's time to clean and paint the inside of the house. So I'm gonna go with my dad to do that tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna have whiplash of the difference between wearing this cute outfit and sitting at the reference desk all day and then putting my paint clothes on and going to work in a filthy house all day. I'm gonna have absolute whiplash, I think, but anyway, the library was really good. Everybody was really friendly. I can check out books there, which might be kind of dangerous. Like, they don't have a ton of like fun books, but I did see some out, like some that I recognize. Like they had a Kristen Hanna book out and The Silent Patient, which I haven't read. So I was like already like tempted, like maybe I should check this out, but my ID doesn't scan yet. So one day at a time. Part of me was like, what the fuck? Why am I back in an office? I've been working from home for 4 years, since literally the day they sent everybody home from the pandemic. I have not been to an office for a shift, and then I haven't even been like at a place of work except helping my parents out last week, again in the unemployment diaries. And so I sat there, and part of me was kind of just like, why am I giving up being at my house for this? And then I had to reassure myself that this is only part-time and that tomorrow I don't even have to go. And then next week I will have Wednesday and Thursday off, and then for the weeks after that, I will have Wednesdays and Fridays, which works out perfectly because Wednesdays nights are the only night that I couldn't work because I want to stay and play on the Barbies. I have a couple things I want to do. The first is I got book mail, something that I pre-ordered. I think it came like on Tuesday, but I haven't had a chance to open it until now. So I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to look at my book, and I'm going to show you how I edit with a red pen, like my symbols and my signs and stuff like that. So let's get into that. Oh, and I'm not going to change. This is what I was thinking. If I come home after my librarian shift and I put my comfy clothes on, am I going to go sit at that desk and work on my book for the hour and a half I have until Nick comes home from work? No, I'm probably gonna end up on the couch. If I keep this on and I feel like it's not relaxed time yet, I think I have a better chance of actually making it to my desk here to work on the book. So really a video without a little book mail. This is a pre-order because I was super excited. I know what it is, not a surprise. Ooh, oh, upside down. This is called A Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. If you're not aware, Jen DeLuca wrote the Well Matched series. The first one is, it's like well met, well played, well matched. It's Renaissance, fall themed, very cute, very nice romance novels. I've read Well Met twice. It's the first one, but I don't think I've read the other ones more than one time. But this is her next novel. It is not in that series, completely different. I know what it's about, but I can't remember. Which is funny because how this one is Haunting Ever After. It's love at first sight. It's love at first haunting in a seaside town that raises everyone's spirits in this new series from USA Today bestselling author Jen DeLuca. Ooh, it's a series. Isn't it funny that this one and the Mrs. Nash's one, where she pretends to be a psychic medium, came out like within like 2 or 3 months of each other? But yeah, I'm super excited for this. I don't even know when Jen DeLuca put a book out last. It's only 320 pages, which is super fun. Very short, very fun, easy to read. I'm sure it will be just as great as her other books. And I think like one of the benefits of Well Met is like it has such a sense of place because it takes place at this small town's Renaissance fair. If you've ever been to a Renaissance festival, they have this very specific vibe that I think she captures really well, and I think she can do the same in this. Let's go check the mail and see if the other thing that I had ordered is here so I can give you a quick haul. Okay, the other thing isn't here yet, and I don't even think it's shipped, so let me just show you 2 of the 3 things that I got when I found out I got this librarian job. The first is this lanyard for your ID. You can get it customized to have your name on it. So mine says Emily, and then it has these super cute books, and then of course I put a hand stanny because I am a germaphobe and I am going back to the in-person office for the first time in 4 years. And honestly, they were very upfront about like cleaning things. They have Lysol wipes literally everywhere. I was like, I love you guys. You're obviously very serious about germs. And then I got this. It just says librarian, 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 librarian. But it's super pink and it's comfort colors. And to be honest, it's kind of giving Barbie. So yeah, I need to wash this so that I can wear it around. But yeah, that's my little haul, a little 3-item haul. And we're gonna get to working on the Bookaroonie. I counted yesterday, I think I have 60 pages left to edit, which compared to 412 is totally doable. So let me show you. I'm gonna hold it, hold on. Okay, so we are looking at kind of a bird's eye view of my book itself. So all of these are chapters, which I think I'm gonna have to go back and change because I have way too many of them. I looked at some other books and there's just too many chapters. So basically sticky notes mean like something, a comment or a thought. These are all just comments, thoughts. This little line means I'm gonna put it right there. It's like a thought I already have. Obviously strike out, put the other one, strike out, put the other one. Something like this is like I'm getting rid of the entire paragraph. Let's see if we can find some different ones. Those are obviously the easiest ones, like the strikeout or like adding an extra comment. Obviously you'd be surprised how much changing one word makes a difference. This means the next paragraph, so like this sentence would be on its own and then this would start another paragraph. That's what that means. Like I said, some of these are just like notes to myself. Is this supposed to be in past tense? Because like, is it a memory that she's thinking about that means it's past tense? And then I always just put whose POV it is, because this is dual POV. It's first person dual POV. So yeah, let's flip into some other. I'm just flipping around. Like this means like take this word and put it over here and just rearrange like where the words go. Yeah, lots of angles, lots of pointing, lots of writing. Like here's like, this is something only, it says the chef is amazing, but I'm gonna make it the amazing chef, you know? So like when you end up editing a book, this is kind of what it comes down to. So here's one that has a lot. So basically we have the chapter change, we have the POV change. So here's the chapter tag so I can see it on the side. Like questions about stuff should be added for the plot. Maybe like adding little stuff in. Like this is changing the comma to a period, or the other way, like getting rid of the now and then its is the first word. So 3 lines means capitalize the I. And then like this kind of thing, these brackets mean like, do I want to keep this? Should it go here? Maybe rewrite it, you know, like depending on the context of it. And then like, yeah, just a lot of notes to myself. This is only the first 50 pages, like striking things out, rewriting it. There's some where I wrote it differently and I literally strike out like every single page. Like there's some more strikeouts. There's those brackets. Here's a note, like what are we gonna do? There's questions for me, like does this fit into the plot? Does this fit into what the characters should be doing? Add this later, like something like this, or like I might save, like this says keep, right? So it's like keep this line in these brackets but drop the rest of the paragraph, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if anybody even knows what I mean. Like, to be honest, I'm just, oh, here's a good one. Yeah, here's the chapter turnover. Literally just says rewrite. I don't have time to sit here and try and write this whole paragraph over in this little space. So the whole thing just says rewrite, and then like notes about what I want it to be instead of what it is. Does any of this make sense to you guys? And then there's in the wrong POV, and we have like some telling and not showing, that kind of stuff. And I mark it, like I'll circle them or underline, be like repetitive. I had, you know, recently just used the same word or whatever like that. So this is just a little tiny hint into what I've been doing. Like I know I've been saying, oh, I'm editing my book with a red pen, but like what does that mean? This is all of this mumbo jumbo is what that means. Lots of strikeouts, cross throughs, notes. It's just not, you know, nothing comes together in the first draft, you know. Nothing ever gets published in draft 1. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Another one, chapter heading, and like obviously this says chapter 9 and I'm at chapter 20, so probably my first ones were probably more accurate and a little bit better, but you know, that's something that we will fix in the storyboarding. You know what I'm saying? I just wrote this in the wrong spot. It's supposed to go down here. That's when the chapter would be at the end. But yeah. So yeah, some of these, when it was in third person, because I did like 2 chapters in third person, I just wrote third person really big on the pages. Let's see if, oh, I haven't done this yet. This is where we're starting today. This yellow paper means this is where I started, and then I'll move this to the page that's my goal, and then I'll work from here to the goal. So we are on page 352 out of 412. So got some nice clean white paper here that needs some red ink before Nix comes home. So I will, to be honest, I don't know if I will check in with you later, because I'm gonna try and do these edits. Maybe I'll do a little editing B-roll for you, and then Nick and I are gonna pick up dinner because he went to the office today, I went to the library today. We're both gonna be tired, we're both gonna be starving. I'm at the point I don't even care what we have for dinner. Pizza, Whataburger, Cane's, Chipotle, don't care. I'll eat any of those things. And then tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might just update, you know, like one time at the workhouse, maybe do some B-roll of me cleaning and painting or something like that. And then we'll close out the vlog tomorrow because it's Friday. Woo! Friday work will be harder than today work was, so yeah. I edited 15 pages and now I'm exhausted and brain dead, and I'm ready to clock all the way out and get into some comfy clothes and take this bra off and vibe on the couch for like 4 hours until it's time to go to bed, because we are meeting Dad at their house at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow to paint. So I will see you tomorrow in the B-roll probably. Morning. Happy Friday. It is 7:15 a.m. Got my paint clothes on. I don't think you can tell my paint clothes on because going to work with Dad today. You ever seen Cheaper by the Dozen? God dang, that movie is good. When she's in the kitchen and she's like da 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 da, you are blah blah blah, and so and so and so and so, or you are da da da, and then she's like, the twins going to work with Dad, and they're like, yay! That's kind of what I'm doing today. Just me and Dad in this house painting. If you followed the Fun Employment saga, same house. Oh boy, it's early. They moved everything out of it yesterday, the day before that, so today I will be cleaning baseboards, and then I will be helping my dad paint whatever is left. The vibe is try and finish Gideon the Ninth on audio, which is for the TBR unwrapping vlog. It's the last book that I have to finish for that. I'm 53% of the way through. I am enjoying it. However, it kind of was really slow, between like 40 and 50%. It's picked up a little bit now, but like I just am not like super caring about like the overarching mystery, but I do enjoy the characters. So since I have probably 6 hours to listen to an audiobook today while I paint, I found it on Spotify and like started myself where I left off in the book. So that's what I'm going to listen to today. Perfection. Yeah. I got a PB&J in my lunchbox and we are ready to roll tide. I gotta go pretty soon because I'm meeting Mom and Dad, well, Dad at Mom and Dad's, and then we're gonna take his work truck. Oh, cause you gotta pay a toll to get there. So I'm like, I'll leave my car here and then you can pay the toll. I ain't paying the toll. So yeah, I'll check in with you later today, probably when I get home from doing this, to wrap up this little video. To be honest, I could probably wrap it up now, but I only have 1 minute, so I won't do that. I'll get you a little painting b-roll, cleaning b-roll. Oh, you want to see the baby? There's the baby. But I'm not staying in here. I'm not staying, I'm going. I'll see you later, huh?
Why can't we just take control? We're overcomplicating how love flows. High low shouldn't be this stock broke, shouldn't be this hard to tell you I want more. I wanna see that you want me, snatch me up quick, let's see the ring. I wanna know, can we move forward, bust down that door, playing all my cards now, cause I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it slow. I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it slow. But I can't wait no more. Lately you've been trying to buy time for me, but your watch broke. Now you
Hello, my friends, my familia. I am here to end this video and this vlog and this week and tell you that I had a good day painting. I cleaned every baseboard in the house, and then I cleaned every blind in the house, cleaned all the blinds, and then I cut for my dad. If you don't know what cutting is, that's when you do the parts of the paint that the roller can't reach on the wall. So you do like, it's like detail painting. But yeah, I am physically exhausted, but to be honest, 1 day of physical labor a week makes you really grateful for the days that you sit at a desk the rest of the days of the week. So I'm more thankful for my reference desk hours at the library today than I was yesterday. And yeah, so next week, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because it's not like I can vlog at the library. You know what I mean? Like, that would be weird. Plus, like, I'm so new, and then, but like, I don't want to make the vlogs like shorter necessarily. So next week I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Friday, so I will for sure have like writing vlog content Wednesday and Thursday. And unless I paint, then I will have Emily Does Odd Jobs content then. But to be honest, I think I'm just gonna roll with it And this is gonna give very Olivia Reads a Latte vibes. If you watch her, you know what I mean. She has like 2-hour long weekly vlogs where she talks about just like literally anything and everything. She reads, but she also talks about like mental health and who she's watching on YouTube and Real Housewives, etc, etc. So I feel like I might be going in towards like that kind of a vibe, except like I said, books probably will stay in their own videos, like if it is like a theme or whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the very tail end of your summer. This is the hottest part of the year in Texas. It's quite literally 100 degrees every day this week, basically. And the humidity on top of it just makes it really miserable. But like, we all knew Texas was just preheating in July. So this is the worst month of it. September, sometimes around my birthday at the end of the month, it gets nicer. Like you could have like that one-off like 75-degree day and just like live your best life. And football is about to start, so you know I'm about to get all up in that bitch. Okay, so yeah, I had a great week this week. We edited a lot of book, we did our first day at the library, we wore a cute outfit for that, and I think getting in the ninth took me literally all week to finish, but hopefully I get back in a different groove later on so that everything kind of smooths out. But you know, we're just playing it by ear, we're going by day, which is really all you can do. So I hope you have a great day, afternoon, night, or whatever, wherever you are. I hope that you're being nice to people, and I hope that you're being kind to yourself, especially. And I'll see you next week in my next video. Bye!